I thought that I was going to be that guy because I looked at everyone else and I'm like, man, they're taller. They are built like, rest his soul, Pat Tillman. Like mini Pat Tillmans, like football players are built good. And I just wasn't built that way of what I expected a Ranger to be or a Spec Ops guy.
I mean, Rangers do have a stereotype of being skinny, wiry,
and short
individuals.
Yeah. I've always got SEALs to be the opposite. I think to be a swimmer, I always thought you had to be like Michael Phelps height or whatever. But yeah, I can tell a Ranger out of a crowd. There's a very distinct personality and look. I thought.
So what did you do when you weren't around? Like if you had to leave, if you had to go to camp, if you had to do anything, like what did you do with the cats?
They came with me.
Really? They traveled with you?
I had 18 wheels, they had big trucks.
Whoa.
Them and K, they had big, they live big, baby. I'm the heavyweight champ of the world. They live big. When I go somewhere, they go with me.
Wow. So what did you do when you weren't around? Like if you had to leave, if you had to go to camp, if you had to do anything, like what did you do with the cats?
They came with me.
Really? They traveled with you?
I had 18 wheels, they had big trucks.
Whoa.
Them and K, they had big, they live big, baby. I'm the heavyweight champ of the world. They live big. When I go somewhere, they go with me.
Wow. So what did you do when you were?
Why doesn't everyone over 40?
Have you ever had any kind of an issue with Eminem?
No, never with him.
Never with him, yeah.
Because he's done everything for me.
Yeah, right.
He provided my opportunity. From there, Dre is like to him what he is to
That's
me.
right, yeah.
If I was your best friend, I want you around all the time.
I want you around me all the time.
Have you ever had any kind of an issue with Eminem?
Kanye's, bro.
I think the beauty of the United States is the freedom to express ourselves. As a first-generation immigrant, I can honor my tradition.
This guy won a solo victory cup from Asia on Asia, OCE, Middle East, EU, and NA. He almost won on all 6 regions. Bruh. Okay, well, high ping demon. How do you do? Okay. And we have the invisibility tech. Okay, we're gonna see some crazy Asia tech here. 153 ping. Solo victory win with 3 elims too, like actually playing for refreshes. This genuinely will be entertaining, but also probably very good to learn from. Oh, it comes down to storm sickness too. Wait. Dude, that intro there is such a flex. Solo victory cup, 5 regions. Asia, OC, Middle East, EU, and NA. He just didn't win on Brazil, so therefore Brazil is the hardest region. Confirmed. Don't argue with me, it's how it works. He even got the Fortnite competitive tweet. That's awesome. All right. Runs the Sovereign shotgun. Sovereign shotgun. No assault rifle, no SMG. Just a shotgun. That is very interesting. I mean, I guess you're on 100 ping, so you don't want to do too much fighting. So this is the best cross region for him. OC. OC and Asia have the closest ping. I think, or maybe Asia and NA West. No, I think OC and Asia definitely. And his controller, interesting. He uses the invisibility tech? My man was invisibility rotating. Dude, the Asia players come up with the craziest tech, I swear. My man was using the invisibility. Did he put himself in a cone? This is an enemy's cone. This isn't even his cone. No, it is his cone, sorry. I thought someone else rotated and put him in a cone. I didn't see the edit button, okay. This is actually an insane rotate. He just saved, he's now got 2.535, I think. His bit rate's a bit rough. Wow. There's no way no one sees him, bro. OC is about to get flamed for this one. Oh, zone pullback, nice. Oh, we panicked a little bit there. Bit of a mistake, but that's fine. Building out of wood here as well. Not even building out of hard mats. I guess he's got hard mats behind him, but he's got soft mats facing where zone was going. To be fair, he won on every region but Brazil, so I don't want to hear any regions getting slandered here for letting him win. So he's going to be playing on about 100 ping, chat. Asia to OC is about 100 ping at best. Usually close to like 120. I have no clue how he's going to do this on some of the other regions, though. Top 11. Nice. So he's running white meds and then double fizzberry. Does he go for refreshes if he can? No, he doesn't even look at that guy. He's not even trying to go for refreshes. He's just... Dude, we called this the most useless medallion. Everyone was dropping it. No one was running it. It just got a guy to win 5 games on 5 different regions. Because he just doesn't have to fight. Because he just rotates invisible through every end game. Dude, there's no way I'm about to believe this medallion is good because of one guy. I want to see if he plays different for the Asia win. Surely he plays like mad aggressive for the Asia win, you know? It's just always floor cone. He saved so many mats. Okay, 6 alive. So it's going to go to probably a bit of a heal off, but not a crazy heal off, which honestly makes it more impressive for me. The fact that it's not that stacked and he's avoided being fought is insane. If it was like a 30-man lobby, it's easy to just kind of rotate and hide in layers, but he's actually like, okay, high ground sky basing, which helps a lot. Surprised the person who keeps scanning him is not trying to go for him. Oh yeah, the dev who made this medallion is absolutely so happy right now. Oh, the invisibility refresh. The Sovereign shooting so slow. This is in the Fort Nightmares update as well. He gets the Cypher medallion. So this is in the Fort Nightmares update, which is good as well. So he chooses to not run the broom or the chainsaw too. Top 3. This is one of the few times I'm not going to be mad about a heal off. Okay, he drops the invisibility medallion now. It's not going to do much good in the top 3 apparently. So he knows he has to fight for the win or just make it to heal off. He's only got 280 metal and 90 brick. So he's got to conserve his mats a little bit here. Oh, he's going to fight high ground. Oh no. Gets sprayed from low ground as well. He gets sandwiched. This wasn't an easy win in the final 3. Goes up. Takes some tags. Gets sprayed down. He's running out of builds fast. The guy goes down to 4 damage to 1v1. So I guess he just trusts that 3 flops, 3 med kits is enough. Nice. Saves the armored walls. Little 2-kill win on 100 ping. Not bad. The fact he's running Sovereign only and not Gatekeeper only is also interesting. Purple Sovereign. Surely he would have found a Gatekeeper that's better than that. Oh, and we got the med kit heal off. Our favorite. So exciting. Thrilling. Engaging. Oh, wait. No, we're actually getting forward. Players rushing him. Holds the builds. Knows doesn't have to fight him. Okay. Little win. Nice. The funny thing is also he had a purple Sovereign, but didn't have, and he had the medallion, but not the mythic Sovereign. So he's obviously rotating into Doomstat and taking the medallion, knowing people leave it. Okay, so on Asia, he plays normal, or somewhat normal. He's running single shotgun loadout, but he's not running the invisibility medallion on Asia, which is his home region. Because on Asia, he's on 0 ping, so he must be Japanese, yeah. Asia has the longest heal-offs of any region, though. Arguably the hardest solo victory wins because of that, but it depends on, obviously, what you deem to be the hardest. But he's held on to 2 dashes until he's gotten to Grand Glacier, so he's got the mobility. This is really great for those of you guys who are trying to learn how to play on higher ping and win more. It's definitely possible. Interesting that even when he's on hard 0 ping, though, he doesn't play aggressive. So he's not a naturally aggressive player, I would guess. There is still one more solo victory cup. You can use this to get your first earnings. Just gotta be smart. Don't need a lot of mechanics, apparently. Yeah, he's very passive player. He's got good mats, though. 3, 2, 4. Doesn't need to try to force a refresh. Keeps looking up. Wonder if he's going to try and fizzberry up. He probably doesn't want to take hype this early, though. Wouldn't be very smart. Yeah, nice. Oh. Wait, so he deliberately didn't fall. He dropped to then sprint to try to get a sprint fizzberry drop, so he was moving faster rather than dropping straight down, as it'd be easy to track. That's smart. He plays extremely methodical. This is also why I feel like Asia players do better when it comes to large lands, because they play really passive on their own region. So then it suits well when they go to globals and can't just bully everyone. Where a lot of like the players like King from Brazil and stuff, the way they play on their home region to win FNCS, you just can't do on a global stage. Oh, starting to go a bit more aggressive for refresh. Now he finds his medallion. He gets the invisibility. Wait, so there was another kid on Asia running invisibility medallion. So maybe it's because it's not that he didn't want to run on Asia. He didn't have it. Someone probably took it. So is Asia the only region that runs this medallion? Because that was the invisibility. Okay, Asia's on something we don't know about. And now he's back to invisibility rotating. Even on 0 ping, this is how he plays. Top 21, Asia is insanely stacked. Good rotates. He's still got so many meds. Oh, that was probably one of the only misplays so far. Went out of his box without checking first. Someone was ready for him. Gonna have to burn through all his splashes here for shields. He wants to save that 5 Fizzberry for the next rotate. And my man's playing the 4 matter of respect. Oh no, never mind. No Fizzberry. Tries to use the medallion, but cancels it. I don't know how long the cooldown is until it starts again. I know nothing about this medallion. Oh wait, never mind. It starts instantly again? Does it only go on cooldown if you use it for a certain amount of time? I genuinely, this thing has been in the game for so long and I have no clue how it works because it's never been relevant. Oh, dude, people just don't see him. Okay, I swear it doesn't work like that for me. That's the second time now someone has just boxed him without even realizing he's there. You would think if people are using it on Asia, they'd be more used to looking for it as well. He's kind of not just sitting in the constant invisibility, walking around like I thought. He's kind of like turning it on and off. And then build. Wait. You can build while okay, I don't know why. I did not think you could build while invisible. Dude, someone just stepped on him and he didn't even react. No, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Is this medallion secretly insane? Have we just... no.
Dennis Rebelletti talks a good game. He claims to support women. But the truth is, he voted against reproductive rights in Springfield and against protecting pregnant mothers from workplace discrimination. He even opposed stronger equal pay law. Women can't trust Dennis.
I know what's happening. This is making this medallion look as good as the scan coin. He's just actually invisible and no one's seeing him. Top 5. Now he's got the 6 med kit, 4 floppy heal off. Guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. Now he drops this so it doesn't mark him. So they don't know when he's pushing further away. Is this the best medallion? Top 4. Like I said, Asia have very, very long heal offs. Yeah, I guess people just don't expect you to have it in endgame. So they're just not looking for it. Where in pubs and ranks, when you kind of run it, people just kind of expect to see you. There's also a lot more to focus on in endgame. Top 3. This is going to Storm Sickness. He's tanked no Storm this game. It's actually going to full Storm Sickness. Nice. 2 wins. OCE down, Asia down. He's doing it in chronological order as well. So you have to imagine they get harder as the video goes on because he gets higher ping. And you have to think he's more tired. He's just to even play 5 solo victory cups in one day is ridiculous, let alone to earn in 5 of them. That means you have to make it through you have to make it through opens too. Why did the video quality get so much better? He started recording now. He's like, wait a second, I'm on a banger here. I'm gonna start recording my video. Top 28, he's still running the invisibility coin. Do people not question why there's random builds just appearing? There's just ramps placing. I didn't know you could build while invisible. I genuinely thought you couldn't. So he actually targets the person who has it. He just got a refresh in early game on the person with the invisibility coin. He's willing to W key on 160 ping in finals to find who has it. This is insane. Like, genuinely, this is actually tech. Max zone pull, so not even getting easy zones. He's still got 700 material. Someone else just runs straight past him. I don't want to hear... The best part about this is I'm not going to get region slander in the comments of this video. Because he does it on 5 regions. Only Brazil, apparently, has any right to make fun of the other regions. Because every other region fell for it. So we can't even try and say he's doing it just because it's on Asia or something stupid. He did this to everyone. Dude, this is great.
Playing so fast.
Still top 20. He's got 2 med kits, 4 floppers. So I feel like he needs a refresh here, though. I don't think he has enough to win this game. He needs the 160 ping refresh. Nice. Zone pulls back a little bit, kind of. Yeah, and whenever he's in a safe position like this, he cancels the medallion to keep it going. Instead of running it all the way out until it gets a cooldown, he cancels it. Damn, this guy has actually really got the tech with this medallion. I wonder if he plays like this in opens. So far, he's been scanned several times, but I'm guessing like he just runs the risk that the person who scanned him doesn't actually like focus on him. Usually the scan coin is on high ground, and he doesn't tend to play second height a lot. No, he actually is playing second height right now, I think, technically. Well, that's how he gets his refresh. There's no way. He's done this in all 3 games. He gets boxed by someone who genuinely can't see him. And that's how he gets his med refresh. He doesn't even try to force it in endgame. He just waits until someone boxes him because he knows they will. So, dude, if you did this once, I would probably call it a bit lucky. But to do it 5 times. Though he's getting scanned, but maybe the scan... Like, no one sees him. I'm so confused. This is ridiculous. This is getting insane. This is like the 7th person who's boxed him this video, and we're only halfway through. We're only on region 3. And he's got the weirdest point bug I've ever seen. He's got 3 points in finals. Oh, nice. Now we're going to fight a little bit, though. Starting to get focused. He's still got 27 builds, 5 armored walls. He's really saving the armored walls. And he goes invisible on second height. This guy doesn't see him. I'm so confused. Okay, now we play the armored wall heal off. Nice. Create some space. Still got 3 armored walls here as well. He's saving him right to the very end. The guy on high ground is confident for the heal off. 3 med kits, 8 floppers. My man is very ready for the heal off. He's dropping back. Does he drop the medallion? Usually he drops the invisibility medallion around now, so it doesn't mark him on the mini-map. He has every other game anyway. I want to check how much earnings this guy has just in general. Dude, this is going to be the new meme strat. This is about to be the new, like, Cray heal-off sky-based strat for sure. Oh, nice. Goes back to the old med kits as well. Hey, Asia players know how to play their heal-off. He has about 40k earned. Okay, so he's like... He's a good regular player, too. Like, he doesn't just rely on memes. He's just really smart. Drops the medallion. It might also... Actually, right. He might be dropping it so it doesn't mess up his heals when he crouches. That's a good point. Going in and out of the invisibility might actually mess him up when he crouch heals. It's a good point. Nice. Goes down to Storm Sickness. He only just wins that. These are full Storm Sickness heal-offs. Well, that's 3 regions. 2 to go. Can you imagine if he did all 6? I'm so sad he didn't win on Brazil, man. I'm so sad. All right, now it's EU's turn, because I know the EU kids are firing up in the comments, ready to flame every other region. Let's see if he invisibility boxes someone on EU. So every game he's running the same loadout. 1 shotgun. Looks like he prefers the Gatekeeper over Sovereign. And then rest meds. And of course, does he have the medallion this game? We got a Raft endgame, which is weird too. Okay, we got the invisibility medallion, so he saves it right until he has to go every time. He conserves it so well. He seems to stay on high layers too, which makes sense because obviously he doesn't want to drop down. He kind of wants to just follow old tasks. I just did not realize you could build while invisible. That makes it so different. And he turns it on and off. Every like second counts. As soon as he's in a cone, he turns it off. And then as soon as he needs to rotate, he turns it back on. It's just so weird watching. Like for the other player's perspective, just watching a tarp, I guess he feels like, I guess it probably looks like someone beneath is just tarping, right? Like just seeing floor and cones build is not that unusual. All right, so he full boxes here. We can hear a chainsaw. So the only thing you can't do is you can't mantle. So it's better to start on high layers and then as you crouch your way in, build your way in. Because if you mantle, that would put you uninvisible because you have to stand up. It's no fun seeing him. Oh, I want to imagine that if this was me in endgame, I would spot it, but obviously I wouldn't. It works too many times to think it's a coincidence. Okay, now he's on ground level. He needs to be careful. He's on low ground right now. He needs to be careful. It has to be a bug. No, I think you've always been able to build with the medallion. He ran into him. He literally ran into him. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. And again, this is on EU before all the EU kids start freaking out. This would never work on my region. Apparently not. But I don't think it's a bug to build while invisible. I think a lot of us just don't build while crouched. So I think a lot of people didn't test it. Dude, he ran. That one's a little bit different. At least that guy was looking at something else. Like he was very focused on something else. All right, I guess the mat refresh doesn't get the extra meds though. So we still only got 3 make hits, 4 floppers. Is it new? Are we sure it's new? How sure are we that the building with the medallion is new? And how new are we talking? I didn't see anything in anywhere about it being updated. Obviously, we don't get patch notes, so it very well could have been new, and we just didn't realize because no one uses it, but... I'm seeing a lot more people say that you've been able to crouch and build the whole time, though. Nice, top 7. I think he needs another refresh, though, so now he starts playing a bit more normal. He's not using the invisibility here. That's a refresh above him. He doesn't even look to edit that. He plays so passive. He doesn't even look to try to drop the loot down then. Is he going to try and get high ground? Is he going to top? No. Dude, you can just ramp up to high ground. And if they don't realize, you just get the freest damage. Dude, this is the new high ground retake. Just invisibility ramping, crouching up to someone. Don't do it again. I was about to say, surely it doesn't work twice. Nice. Wait, it's only top 3. Doesn't even go to heal off. Doesn't see him again. Gets in his box, drops him down. Nice. Siphon. He's got a 1v1 the last guy, though. 25 seconds. He can't win the heal off. Wait, is he going to go for it? Goes back for the mats. Gets the scan coin. He's going for the super early heal off. This was risky. Okay, so EU's been his hardest win so far. This was very, very risky. If this other guy had even 3 make hits, he wins. If this other guy had 3 make hits, he wins. This was super risky. Remember you watching this? You sure? I definitely haven't watched this. There's more floppers, more splashes too. He's come back in for even more meds. This other guy did have med kits. He came back for it. Wait, you mean I watched the other guy? Wait, was I watching this? Was this art skill? Wait, this is how art skill lost? That was art skill. We were all so confused how he didn't win. Oh my God. Little do we know he lost to an Asia player, getting his 3rd win on 3 different regions. Oh my gosh. Sorry, his 4th win. That was win number 4. Oh, that's when he started emoting. Art skill thought he had the win in the bag, so he started emoting. Oh no. All right, so he's fighting at Doomstat here. So he wants the medallion so bad, he's willing to fight for it. Bro, he just plays full gun out, which I can't blame him. He's on 140 ping. Of course he's going to play gun out. So he's willing to fight. That's probably why we only see him actually play out 1 game. He probably spends the other 2 games trying to fight for the medallion. I'm surprised someone's carrying it. Who on NA is carrying the medallion? Usually they just leave it. He's winning his fight on 150 ping, though. Oh, this guy is questionable. Questionable player, but hey, winning the fight on 150 ping, I respect it. Oh, accidentally wastes a dash. That dash could have been nice, but that's okay. 27 alive. This is on NA, last region of the day. I don't know if he tried to play Brazil. Maybe he took a nap. Dude, can we respect just playing and making finals on 5 regions in 1 day? That's just an absurd amount of time anyway, let alone winning on 5 of them. Oh, he used the dash on purpose. Does the dash not go invisible? Maybe the skull doesn't go invisible. Kanata in the kill feed. So we had pros in this lobby as well. Why did I expect it was a mistake? This dude clearly doesn't make mistakes. This guy is so methodical. I should have assumed it was deliberate. He's got the same, he seems to run the same med loadout every game as well. Floppers, med kits, shieldfish, fizzberry. And then he switches the shieldfish out for white meds once he gets a refresh. Batman Boogle's in this game as well. Dude, this is insane. And now he'll probably uninvisible. Yeah, as soon as he gets in a cone, he uninvisibles just to save the time on it. Okay, dude just randomly opened a door into him for some reason. Kanata's still going. So Kanata's still up in this lobby too. This was not a free win by any means. Okay, so he uninvisibles to get front side a little bit there, or did it run out? It might have ran out. So now he needs to wait for it. I'm just looking at the feed, man. There's actually this lobby was stacked. And Yasir. So this game had Kanata, Yasir, and Batman Booga. He can't chop high. Not that I think he would. I think he's happy with high ground sky basing. I think as long as high ground sky bases, he feels more confident just sitting on second height. That's a good spot to be on top of the armored wall. Nice. Where's it? What's a wall up? Okay. The scan coin's revealing him, but I guess they're just not shooting at him. I don't know. That's the one thing that confuses me the most as well. Surely the scan coin person sees this. So he runs the Mythic Sovereign when he gets it as well. Oh, gets boxed. Runs straight past him. Just become normal at this point. He's got nerves of steel. To not panic in these situations is crazy too. Maybe. I wonder if you scan them while they're invisible, it just shows the diamond above their head, not the whole player outline. He's still got max mats here, so he doesn't need a mat refresh. He needs a med refresh. This is 11 alive on last rotating zone, so you've got to expect this goes to at least somewhat of a heal off. Starts elevating. The medallion's run out, so now he's got a top, but he has the mats for it. I love this, man. I kind of hope medallions aren't in next chapter, but stuff like this is so awesome. Just full random strats out of nowhere that no one does. Kanata's still going, and Yasir is still up as well. How many kills does Kanata have? Sprite's in this as well? Bro, we got the 1v3 reboot round clutch master Sprite. So there was actually a lot of notable names in this lobby. This was not an easy NAC lobby. He marked something really far away. That's probably extra white heals, but no chance he gets back to that, even with 4 flops and a Fizzberry. I mean, I don't think anyway. This guy does some crazy stuff though. Who knows? Is he going for it? Pops the Fizz. Gotta watch out for high ground. Could have got beams there. Sprite takes down Yasir. Kanata. So it's a top 4 and Kanata's one of them. Top 3? No way he beats Kanata. And there's just extra med kits on low ground. He plays so patient, but it works so consistently. You can't even call it luck at this point. He just knows there's going to be extra meds. I guarantee Kanata thought he had this in the bag. Top 3, Kanata's dropped like at least 10 kills this end game. He's got to have max meds. He plays really close to where the end game finishes. Is him 1v1 against Kanata? I didn't see Kanata go down in the feed. And there's no scan coins. They can't be scanned. I was about to say, he plays really close back to the old tops. He actually just took 0 damage this entire endgame. Yeah, he didn't take a single bit of damage. He just had a flawless win, basically, until 1 bullet from high ground. Yo, this...
You want to play? Let's play. Excusez-moi. I know how to make an entrance. Time to say goodbye.
Suzanne Akris. Radical ties, higher costs. Too extreme for us.
Fortnite's clips of the week, where we showcase the most exciting competitive Fortnite moments and from top pros. And it's a lot of clips too. These aren't just like 5 minutes of nothing in a pub match. Oh my god. That reminds me of the X2 twins, man. The OG X2 twins Jordan 180 flick was so nice. Oh my god.
Get right here. One shot on one.
7 HP.
Hey, you have a great... Fuck!
Oh, that was Peter Boy. No, it's cold. I remember that was cold. I want to see how many of these...
Did Vino completely ruin Clix's mentality as a player and make him no longer believe in himself going forwards? We had Clix talk on Vino.
who has fully qualified for both solos and duos.
And day 2 didn't exactly go as planned either. However, Clix did improve by placing 18th out of 100 players and winning $112,500, which made his total for the weekend $162,000, which is life-changing money for anybody, let alone a young teenager. That being said, Clix was still disappointed in his placement.
This be so sad, bro. I really just threw this. I'm so mad, bro. I should have got top 10 easy, bro.
Although he did fantastic, Cody knew that he could do better, and luckily, he would have an opportunity to show that off very soon. Shortly after the World Cup had finished, Epic Games would announce that Fortnite would be moving to an FNCS format shortly after the World Cup. And for those of you that don't know what FNCS is, it's basically like the major in any other esports. Basically, it's a massive...
At the age of 14, Mongrel took over the gaming world. He was the best fighter in the game.
Let's go. That kid only had an AR. Nice.
Get out! Don't ever call me again! You're both dog compared to me, bro.
Extremely entertaining.
Aqua on me! Don't Aqua! Shit on! Shit on! Dance! Dance, bitch! Dance!
And he let everyone know that he was the king of Fortnite. If you ask anyone who the most dominant player was in 2019 and 2020, they would say Mongrel. But was Prime Mongrel really that good? Well, Mongrel started playing Fortnite in October of 2017, just a few weeks after it came out. In the beginning, he played for fun, but quickly realized he was better than everyone he played with. Because of this, he decided to start streaming his gameplay. His first ever stream was on January 17, 2018, and he only averaged 3 viewers. Over the next 3 months, his numbers slowly went up, and he eventually signed with a professional gaming organization called Team Secret. After signing with the team, the BBC News Network released an interview with him, and this would be his first step to mainstream success. Less than 6 weeks after this interview aired, Mongrel's average viewers on Twitch went from 20 to over 2,000. His gameplay was helping him blow up, but just how entertaining he was at such a young age took his career to another level. The first time the entire Fortnite world would really learn his name was during the $25,000 Friday Fortnite tournament. These tournaments were a kill race format with the best players and biggest content creators in the world competing. And this was the perfect stage for Mongrel to showcase his talent. The first one he got invited to, he decided to team up with his org mate, Dementos. And as 2 of the youngest players competing, they absolutely ran through the competition.
Even more damage, down to 34 health, and he's gone! And Hogman is down, and my goodness, we are going to see, and he's going to leave that match, man, as we see a great match just ended. Mongrel and Dementos are going to take the champion. A 14-year-old has just taken over this tournament and won $10,000.
All the props
on his line.
Following this tournament win, he had so much momentum and he was not going to let that go away. By the end of 2018, averaging anything less than 10,000 viewers would be a surprise, and he was beginning to enter his first prime. Epic Games announced that there would be $100 million in competitive prizing, and the first open tournament was the Winter Royale. You had to get top 200 to qualify, and Mongrel finished in 3rd, but like a lot of top players back then, he was too young to compete. At the time, you had to be at least 16 years old to play in tournaments, just like most other esports. This meant he had to miss out on the millions in prizing available in the summer, fall, and secret skirmishes, and now Winter Royale. Then, in February of 2019, Fortnite dropped the biggest esports tournament to date, the Fortnite World Cup. This was a $30 million tournament that would be hosted around the world, open for anyone to compete. And at the bottom of the announcement was a line that would change Mongrel's life forever. To be eligible to participate in any Fortnite competition, a player must be at least 13 years old. Now that he was able to play in the tournaments, he was ready to show everyone just how good he actually was. Going into the World Cup, he teamed up with another one of EU's best players, Mitro. Nowadays, we all know how good this duo ended up, but back then, nobody knew what they were capable of. Needless to say, they got off to a really hot start. Their first tournament together was the Lux Cup. It was basically a warm-up for the World Cup qualifiers, and not only did they win the semifinals, they won the finals as well after dropping a bomb in their last game. Not only was Mongrel winning tournaments, he was streaming them for everyone to see. There were plenty of other good players, but nobody was doing it while live to tens of thousands of viewers. Heading into the World Cup, there was nobody with higher expectations than Mongrel. And there was also one group of people that had really high expectations, and that was FaZe Clan. FaZe is one of the most recognizable esports organizations, and they decided to sign him right before the biggest tournament in esports history. The first week of solo qualifiers went well, but not good enough as he just missed qualifying by 4 points. But duos was a different story. Him and Mitro had no issues securing their ticket to New York, placing second in the first week. They ended up qualifying 3 times in the 5 weeks of competition, and to be honest, nobody was surprised. Although he almost qualified in week 1 of solos, the rest was a bit of a struggle. That was until the very last week. There was no way he would miss out on the biggest opportunity of his life, and he did this to secure his spot.
No way can you survive in this situation.
Jamming himself underneath the structure, his head might have been poking through the floor. He's saying just ahead, just out of sight. Does the player see him? I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongrel literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Everybody?
Are you kidding me?
Just fell.
Picks up 3 balls.
Launch pad, he's gonna launch pad off. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 13 eliminations. There's still 4 players left, including him. Add it down! No way are you doing this right now, Mongrel! No way! Top 3 situation now. Gonna get the time for the minis. Still needs to find 2 more. Not sure who he's fighting. It's Alec on high ground and then Zur. Mongrel took down every single player that we talked about earlier in the lobby. And now reloading the double RPG as well. Zur's gonna go down in another one. Mongrel! Are you kidding me? There is no way you just did that. All right, see you, Lupo.
I gotta go.
That was easily one of the best solo clutches in Fortnite history, and with that, he became one of the 22 players to qualify for both the solo and duo World Cup. A few weeks later, he traveled to New York for the finals. While him and Mitro did not win, the duo was able to finish a very respectable 6th place and take home $450,000. The two of them won more money in one day playing video games than most people make in a couple of years. While solos would be a bit more disappointing for him as he would finish 13th, he still took home another $150,000, which was a pretty solid weekend. For Mongrel, this was just a taste of what was to come. Following the World Cup was a brand new competition, a $10 million trios event called the Fortnite Championship Series, better known as FNCS. For this, he decided to stick with his duo Mitro and bring in yet another young prodigy by the name of Benji Fishy. Being 3 of the best players in the world, no team was scarier than the MMV trio. They didn't have a real game plan, yet they were just running through the competition with full confidence. But nowadays, doing this does not work. If you want to place good in tournaments, you need to have a solid game plan. Thankfully, the Fortnite Masterclass will teach you everything you need to know in order to make earnings. Destiny's Jesus, who is one of the best Fortnite coaches in the world, teamed up with the best players to give out every secret necessary to go pro. It's no coincidence that it has helped hundreds, if not thousands of players make their first earnings. Right now, you can use the link at the top of the description or use code bonus at checkout to save $5 and learn from the best of the best. Throughout the qualifiers, you would see 3 things. Mongrel beaming people out of the air with an infantry rifle.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my!
A ton of yelling.
Eagle! W King! No! Dead! Dead!
Take him out!
Dead!
And of course, Mongrel absolutely popping off.
I'm gonna drop! I'm dropping! Aqua on me! Aqua! Shit on! Shit on! Dance! Dance, bitch! Dance!
They were on a roll and nobody was stopping this trio. In the 5 weeks of qualifiers, they won 3 of them and the other 2 were second places. They made $400,000 in 5 weeks, and that was before the grand finals even happened. On top of this, they also won 2 cash cups and their FNCS heat. Going into the grand finals, it was pretty much a given that they would win. They were the best team in the region, and they also had the best drop spot. And of course, they started off the grand finals with a win.
Just securing it, playing it safe. There's only 1 player left. What are they going to do as they pressure all the way down? Caxi goes for the high ground, and Mongrel's in a 1v1v Caxi, but no, some backup comes here. It's Mitro. It's going down right now. Looking at from the perspective here, Caxi's still in the game. Mitro's going to get a trap. And, oh, it's actually Falcony who is running.
It was looking like a guaranteed W until they had to deal with mechs. If you played Season X, you know how broken the mechs were. For the last 3 games, they kept getting griefed by mechs, and this ultimately caused them to choke. For most people, this was a solid performance, but for them, it was pretty disappointing. To this day, people still question whether or not they would have won if mechs were not in the game, and I honestly think they would have. As a competitor, Mongrel may have fallen short, but as a streamer, he was hitting new highs. His streams were averaging close to 50,000 viewers. And he was the face of competitive Fortnite. The following season would go from trios to squads. He split up with Mitro and ended up playing with Benji Fishy, Nate, and Wolfies. Honestly, they did not look like a team that had potential to win an FNCS. Their placements together were mediocre and they barely scraped by to make it to the grand finals. Then, out of nowhere, they had their best performance of the season and placed second, falling just short of their first FNCS title. Being so close, you'd think the success would continue, but this was the beginning of his first downfall. Over the past year, Mongrel had undoubtedly been one of the best players in the game, making hundreds of thousands of dollars. But 2020 would see him decline as the new players began to surpass him. Chapter 2 Season 2 was duos, and instead of playing with his World Cup duo Mitro, he chose to play with Benji Fishy. With these two teaming up, you'd expect them to get top 5, if not win every tournament. But it was quite the opposite. Although they were solid when it came to cash cups, FNCS was a bit different. The first qualifier went well as they finished in second, but after that, it was all downhill. They were playing worse and worse every week before getting 15th place in their heat and missing the grand finals. Two players of their caliber failing to qualify was honestly pretty shocking. It was a really disappointing performance, but the following season was his specialty, solos. You would expect Mongrel to love a season where the game mode for FNCS was solos, but he did not. The pump shotgun, which was his favorite gun, was vaulted for the entirety of Chapter 2 Season 3. This meant he did not enjoy the game, so he was very demotivated. Even though he didn't play too much, he still made the grand finals, but had his worst placement ever, and it seemed like his run at the top was gone forever. It was obvious that he was falling behind, and he finally started to realize that. For some people, this would make them quit, but Mongrel was ready to grind back to the top. The following season, the game mode changed back to trios. Just like before, he would team up with Mitro, but instead of bringing back Benji, they picked up a new emerging superstar, Tayson. Tayson was coming off of an FNCS win, and he made a name for himself throughout the 2020 season. Chapter 2 Season 4, better known as Stark Season, was perfect for them because it was so easy to get a spaz. Since that was Mongrel's favorite gun, they were destined to win since he was finally grinding again. Their run also started off as well as it could have. They won the FNCS warm-up.
Since you're already playing games anyway, why not earn some free rewards while you're at it? Well, that's what's possible with Buff. It's a free program that works while you're playing your favorite games, and they support things like Valorant, League, as well as countless other titles. All you need to do is download Buff, let it run in the background as you play, and just like that you'll start earning Buff points. These can be used in the marketplace to purchase things like Riot gift cards, Steam vouchers, or even just gaming gear in general. Buff is partnered with Overwolf, so it's safe to use. It won't hog resources or slow down your PC, and even has over 15 million users. What are you waiting for? Get started with Buff today using the link down below.
Listen up, Valorant agents. Valorant Tracker is here to help you win more matches. Featuring player stats for both teams. Instantly identify top players and the weaker ones, and use that knowledge to your advantage. Explore top tips and guides. Use Valorant Tracker's map-specific tips for each agent to outsmart the enemy squad. Get an overview of your Valorant career stats, your weapon accuracy, your agent and map statistics, and much more. Learn, improve, play, and win using Valorant Tracker. Get it now. It's free.
Up and were looking far better than any other team on the region. They landed at Stark Industries, which was by far the best drop on the map. Obviously, the other teams were not going to let them have that without trying to stop them, but this did not matter.
Nice. So easy. Go for it.
Get the fuck out! You fucking washy boys! Don't ever fucking contest me! Because you'll get 1v3 like that!
Week after week after week, they continued dominating any team that tried to contest them. During this era of Fortnite, being contested and still winning tournaments was unheard of, but they were doing just that. And the thing is, half the time they were not even trying. Mongrel and Mitro were constantly trolling, and Tayson was the only one who took practice seriously.
Just making sure I don't really die though.
Hold up here, please, we're in the game.
Ooh, Tayson wants to do the God IGL. Do we listen to the IGL, Tayson? Let's have a think about this though.
I think we listen to Mongrel because it's the most kills right now.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, let's go! Where are we going, boys? Where are we going?
By the time the FNCS Grand Finals rolled around, the trio had enough respect to be uncontested. With the best loot in the game, they had no intention of losing this tournament.
Let's go!
1 HP.
Nice. Let's f***ing go!
Even in games they didn't win, they were still putting up a ton of kills, pulling farther ahead on the leaderboard. After day 1 came to an end, they had a massive 30-point lead on second place, and it looked like his first FNCS title was guaranteed to come. But on day 2, Flick, Anas, and Thomas HD decided to land at Stark Season because they should not get this free of a win. At first, this proved to be an issue for Mongrel, Mitro, and Tayson as their lead began to get smaller and smaller. But of course, this was Prime Mongrel, and he was gonna win no matter what. By the time the last game started, their lead was small, but nonetheless, they were in first place. They could either play the last game out and risk losing, or land on the second place team and grief them. They went with the second option, and we were ready to see if this decision was going to pay off.
Bringing you the final game right here, right now, and we're going to kick it off where else but in Sweaty Sands, with 1 and 2 standing toe-to-toe, mouth-to-mouth in the ring at one of the strongest.
Like I mentioned earlier, there was a lot of players who were good, but nobody could do it while streaming. This was one of the only times in Fortnite history that somebody streamed an FNCS win. Because of this, throughout the weekend, Mongrel broke almost every viewership record, and it was well deserved. Once again, he was on top of the world, but somehow, this was the last time he would ever reach this point. After winning his first FNCS, he began to have a steady decline. He would fail to place highly and then struggle to find good teammates, which was an endless cycle that continued until he finally decided to hang it up. For almost 2 years, we did not see him on Fortnite until the release of Fortnite OG. With the return of OG, Mongrel also came back to the game that he once loved. He instantly fell in love with the game and got the itch to compete again. Eventually, him and Mr. Savage started to play again, and they made the grand finals in their first season back. While their end goal was to qualify for the FNCS Global Championships, they ultimately fell short. But with trios returning and Mongrel fully locked in, is there a chance that we can see him enter a third prime and win yet another FNCS? Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, check out the video on your screen right now and subscribe to help me reach 100,000 subs.
If I can't make them stay little longer, stay here, stay straight, though we feel the shake. By the curls, waves, and natural things. Curls, waves, and natural things. Okay, one time, if I get it off.
Best clutches in competitive Fortnite history.
We've seen many insane clutches. Some of which,
dude, there's so many I can think of.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You know what? I trust Ace. I trust Ace. He's gonna get this list right.
At the top 10 best clutches in Fortnite.
Are they gonna be in order, or is it just the 10 best?
Number 10 is Benji's insane DreamHack clutch. During the finals,
we are starting
solo DreamHack
very,
events,
very good.
Benji was performing quite badly and found himself towards the bottom of the leaderboard.
Oh, this is just gonna make me miss Siphon, bro. It's gonna make me miss Siphon. I already know.
Who would have guessed that he was about to make a play that would be a highlight in his career?
Oh, is Shia Wager casting? Is there no casting? Oh, he took it without the casting. Okay. There it is. 50 HP. Already would have been dead. This clip is over. Without Siphon, it's already over right here. Everything you watch from this point does not exist without Siphon. Sorry to make you sad. It already wouldn't have happened.
Minis and big pots, and then gold spaz and a gold AR. He's in such a good spot. He's gonna get another one. That's gonna be Rotor.
Dude, this clip, I know this exact clip off by heart.
An absolute running rampage. 3 builds, pump from high ground.
Oh, Shia's casting is so good too.
My God, Benji, the back 180 degrees, no, 360 of total carnage. Benji Fishy, 9 eliminations.
He's just running in the open, bro. He's not. He's just running in the open.
Ferox taken out. The next one. Benji blocks it. Does he get the one pump? It's blocked. He's there for the next. Benji Fishy. Oh my God. Oh my.
It's so disgusting. Shia's casting is so good there.
Now that clip from Benji ended up earning him around $1,000, but this next one ended up earning the player over $50,000.
Savage.
That's Mr. Savage's World Cup Shadow Bomb.
Shadow Bomb.
Mr. Savage has been one of Fortnite's smartest players for years now, and this iconic
200
clip
IQ for a reason, baby.
This title. But what not many people remember about this moment is that it actually qualified him for the World Cup Finals.
It did.
Going into this game, he needed to drop a pretty high kill win to have a chance at making it. So when it came down to the final moments,
oh my God, the NRG Mr. Savage, OG NRG. He was so good with the grenade launcher. Savage is one of the only people that made the grenade launcher look good in endgame, I swear. Aqua as well. I didn't realize he took down Aqua in this clip.
Witnessing live why Mr. Savage qualifies this week for a trip to the World Cup Finals in New York.
Top 3.
Mr. Savage M. building
He
up.
only had one Shadow Bomb as well. I thought he had more.
Another elimination. Now 8 elims this game. They've got to go up the side of a mountain, and it's Shadow Bomb time. Look at how awkward this is. He's getting completely blocked that out. He's deciding to take this one. Yes, it's that. Oh, no!
Courage JD just like.
Oh, my God!
Oh, my God!
What a play! Are you best Shadow Bomb use I've ever seen?
Number 8 is Yandy's
Okay.
Solo Clutch.
We're going through
This
these
is
quick.
Our first of a couple FNCS
This
reboot
was
round
nuts.
wins.
Reboot
During
rounds
the
were
Chapter
so
2 Season
good.
7 FNCS semifinals, Ziandy's trio ended up getting contested, so they weren't able to place highly enough to make the grand finals.
Ziandy was super
However,
underrated
they
at this
did
point,
manage
too.
to get 13th, which meant that they barely qualified to compete in the reboot round, where only one team who wins makes it into the grand finals.
Take me back,
They
bro.
eventually made their way
One
into
game
the
reboot
endgame
rounds.
and found themselves on height, a dominant position. But when Sean VT and Chashi went down,
Look
it
how
was up
many
to
people
Ziandy
are
to pull off
alive.
A clutch of a lifetime.
Dude, he's solo right now. Like, tell me you look at Ziandy here and think in this, yeah, he's going to win this. Like, oh my God.
At height alongside with Ziandy, who won a cast.
He's almost dead. He's literally like 5 HP.
Huge job. So many people, and it is to play well with.
He's holding height off an entire trio.
Dive into his heels to maybe stay
Another
alive.
chop.
The second chop. Andy lands. Thurstick is still looking forward. Andy finally spots him in the storm. He's up.
They didn't even know Ziandy's name was Ziandy because he was so new.
And Ron Loss has been eliminated. Legend has been eliminated. Snag has been eliminated. But Andy, can he do the solo clutch?
4 elims. He doesn't have 6 launch pads, by the way. That's a visual bug.
One of the best of all time.
9 cabbages, man. Back when holding cabbages was normal.
But he gets a knock on Steelix here. He's gonna have to hold on now. People shooting
Dude,
the backside.
he doesn't see him. He can't see him behind the cone.
Oh my goodness, Shio. He's gonna get the siphon.
Oh, siphon as well, man. Take me back.
The solo man. Root took height. He just went
Dude,
all the way towards the top.
that clutch was
With a sticky
insane.
play at the end, they've won the first game
8
of reboot round.
elims.
Number 7, Peterbot's
Bro.
semifinal solo win.
Oh, wait,
They
what?
was debating on whether to
Peterbot semifinal solo win. I don't know what this clip is. It's the first clip that I have no idea.
Since this clutch was pretty insane, but I think the rest of them are just a little bit better. This win happened during the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS semifinals, where duos
They don't
had
remember
only
this?
5 games to either win one game or come within the top 6 most consistent teams to make it to the grands. Going into
I
the very
don't
last
remember
game,
this
it
at
was
all.
looking really bad for Peterbot and Quanti. There was pretty much no way they would be able to qualify off of consistency. They needed to win. But
Okay.
Quanti ended up going down before the moving zones even started, so all hope seemed lost. But this is Peterbot we're talking about, one of the most skilled fraggers in the entire game.
What? Oh, he has the heavy shotgun too. The fact that he liked this shotgun is insane to me. Oh, he's already dropped it. Okay, thank God.
Peterbot has a chance here. It's all going to come down to these elims right here. He might... No way. He might actually find this one right here. He's got...
He builds armored walls, bro. Reinforced walls. Okay. Oh my God, the flick pump. Oh my God. Spare bow as well.
Cold versus Peterbot here for the...
Oh my God. Okay, I do remember this. I remember this now.
He gets the second one as well. Peterbot is incredible.
Wow, Quanti got full carry to Grants, bro. What? Oh my God.
Number 6, Wrigley solo clutch. This was extremely similar
Dude, I
to
remember
Ziandy's,
casting this
but the
and my
difference
voice,
is
like,
that it
died.
was way more insane. This happened in the Chapter 2 Season 7 FNCS reboot round, and they ended up making it
Bro,
there
this
in
is
the
only
first
clip
place by
5?
just barely finishing in 14th out of the
Okay.
top 17 trios that made it in the semifinals.
What?
Mom, stop. Why does it matter? Should've called. Why am I getting champion player?
Oh, shit! Being so close to a real boy. See, I told y'all, there's no such thing. You see how he skipped all the way to 5'8" to 5'10"? Because there's no such thing as 5'11", twin. I told y'all. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. He said 5'8" to 5'10". Nobody's 5'11". Because everybody who's 5'11", they say they're 6 feet.
5'7", it's God, yours did you dirty. You heard me, Short Kings. The only way you're getting top shelf kitty is with divine intervention. 360. For women under 8'11 plus 10K, 4'11 to 5'10 is classic. That's a whole split. So basically anything under 5'10
Diamond 2 and Champion Base.
yourself.
the 1v1, and everyone wants their first win. If you're in the last 1v1, you are literally shaking with nervousness. But every Fortnite player will remember that magical time it happened. The time they actually got that last kill and got their first victory royale.
I mean, like, holy fuck, that kid is trying so damn hard. It's insane. I mean, look at that loadout, bro. Pistol, purple SMGs, and fucking a gatekeeper. Like, jeez, man. What a fucking loser. Like, that's such a fucking weird ass loadout, bro. His name is like YT Crumpet FM or something.
Jack, be honest and don't like. Jack, be honest and don't like just say something to say it. If you take one look at me, what size shirt you think I wear? XL? Hey, 178. They don't make your size. A meteor size. This dude just said custom. What is that supposed to mean, custom?
How perfect.
You know what? Thank you so much for looking out for me because I do need.
I did the math.
I might be blind, but I want to show you my favorite view in Chicago. And what?
After an intense training session at Real Madrid, Jude Bellingham approaches Vinicius Jr. curious. Vinny, how did you manage to win the 2024 Ballon d'Or? What's your secret? Vinicius, serious, responds. Jude, it's not just about talent or physical training. The hardest part was mental. I had to face racism, insults meant to break me. But instead of letting it get to me, I
turned those esports industry's first AI-based player performance platform. You can enter the
Dude.
Point by touch.
that should be in the game that isn't in the game at the moment?
I'm thinking about Ibrahimovic.
It's a great shout. I don't know how he's not an icon in the game yet.
I want Maradona back.
Yeah?
You know, the hair, the dribble, it just brings me back to 2022. So that's one I want to see. Batistuta.
You are from Argentina, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell, but that's why you're a bit biased.
It's gotta be Ibrahimovic. It's gotta be Ibra.
I think that's the most popular answer. He's got to be in the game at some point.
I live in Malmo as well, so for me, it's like our city. It is Ibra, so it's gotta be it.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Who is one player you would love to see as an icon on MC25?
For me, David Villa.
David Villa.
The best striker in Spain. Iniesta.
That's a great point, actually. Where is Iniesta in the game? I don't think he's playing anymore. He should be an icon.
Michu.
Michu.
This guy. That guy.
Michu. From Swansea.
Yeah, he should have been in. As an icon, as a hero, I don't care.
Can you tell me one icon that should be in the game that isn't in the game at the moment?
I'm thinking about Ibrahimovic.
It's a great shout. I don't know how he's not an icon in the game yet.
I want
Nikola Tesla said that the primary function of the brain is to receive information because it operates as a transmitter. The problem with most people is that their mind is full of static. Porn, music, addiction, drugs. Their mind is full of static noise, social media. They have no clarity, number one. Number two, like a radio station. Imagine you're driving down 1950s, 1960s. You're cruising down the highway, old school car. You're tuning up the radio. The frequency already exists. What you do in order to tap into that frequency and into that state is you need to tune the radio. The frequency state of whatever it is.
Penalti a favor del Real Madrid.
Is 88 rated Rush Team 2 Jorginho Ruter worth it? Coming in at around 150K, this card is the perfect mixture of pace, power, and skill. He's like a mix of Thuram with the skills and ability of Neymar. At this stage of the game, I would consider the card to be a fun card to use, rather than a card that instantly levels up your squad. Since he's left-footed and EA lied about patching Trivela shots, it's best deploying him as a left striker or left-sided attacking mid. One of his strengths, I noticed, is that you can really feel his physicality on the field alongside his attacking presence. He never hides from the ball and is always showing up in opportune areas.
What are you looking at? I mean, it's not like you won't last a week. You hear what I said? You won't last a week in there, you might not last the night in here. Listen, man. Hey! Get your hands off him, you piece of shit! They won't be here all night. Yeah, neither will you. Hey, it's fine. Leave him in here with me. It's cool. I mean, unless you're gonna let a federal marshal beat the shit out of me just to try and scare me into making a deal. He's your Ron D'Amico, right? Yeah. Sent a picture on the wall getting a commendation from the U.S. attorney. Of course, you didn't have a beard in that photo. But you look the same in here.
How many now?
7. When you leave this building, you'll be endowed with all my powers.
Today's a Global Rush Team 2 drops today, which means a new Messi card is finally here. But there's a problem. I only have 1 hour to pack everything on this checklist, and if I don't, I have to SBC the best 11 players I can. I'm live now, boys. Let's get some juice. Global Rush Team 2 drops today, which means a new Messi card is finally here. But there's a problem.
JoJo, see what's missing?
Hey, I'm ready.
Who are you?
You want to join the Grasshoppers? How much power you got? 500,000. Why don't you come back when you got 5 million, loser? Why don't you just...
Adam, go home.
Baby, what are you doing here?
Hey, yo, why don't you go home with your mommy, huh?
Cut the crap. I've got 80 million power. You picked the wrong person to mess with.
Babe, what?
No, what?
What matters is...
I'm giving every.
Okay, people in the comments are arguing about the wrong thing, okay? They're trying to figure out exactly what bug this is. Certain people are saying that this is a scolopendra centipede. Other people are saying that this is an eyelash bug. In all reality, they're both wrong. Come here. This specific bug is called a get a brand new hotel, preferably in a different state where they don't have hotel rooms that have really scary bugs bug. And I'm not gonna lie to you, those ones don't necessarily look the nicest. Now, in all reality, this specific bug is called a house centipede. Now, I call them a house centipede because if I were to see one, they can just have my house because I don't want to live there anymore, right? But in all reality, they're called house centipede because apparently
I understand optically it looks good. The son wants me to eliminate him from this life, but I'm going to give him one more chance. Right. Son, we're not playing. Let's go. Shut up. Stop. To me. Yo. Everybody clap for his bravery. Clap for him. In fact, cheer. You are the brave man. Cheer. Everybody clap for his bravery. Clap for him. In fact, cheer. You are the brave man. Cheer.
I should have really said.
don't know what he's just done. Motherfucking cooler. No, bro, you finished.
You are the brave man. Cheer. My son, the big gangster, has nominated himself to be a sacrificial lamb. Someone wants me to eliminate him from this.
They're trying to cancel Shark Tank for the product that they just exposed. Watch this next clip very carefully because this video might get taken down.
Tropical Rush is our best seller. There's a base of menthol and pepper.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received and why?
Into fully automatic.
Yeah, I remember this last year, bro. Real Madrid fans was like, if Mbappe comes, the world has to get ready. Barcelona is absolutely finished. They won't even get a point. Bro, we are here to get all 3 points. Matter of fact, on October 26th, bro. We are here to humble this.
Alright, Cassie, good night. I'm off.
Please don't buy the push-up board and
It's funny. I know about all your other major enemies, but you never mention him. He was the biggest, wasn't he?
It wasn't a popularity contest. He was a psychopath, a monster.
So how is it possible he could still be around after all this time?
It's not possible. He died years ago.
You're sure?
I was there.
You killed him, didn't you? He was going to do something so terrible you had no other choice.
Terrible.
Viva leading your back line, you feel confident. Give him foot champs. And then John Stones. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't think I'm supporting it. Straight to the pine. Saliba, and he's getting disrespectful with it. The chase down the physicality, the body.
Krabby Patty.
You don't get no fucking Krabby Patty, you fat frog. This is Ron, 8 seconds, 7, 6. Come on, Salami. Why are you so bad?
Okay, my daughter's 15.
Hey, Minecraft.
Bro. What the hell? No.
She literally does not want you to work.
Not here, nigga. Damn. Nigga, come on. Hell no. Single round, maybe. Better, nigga. No, nigga. How, bro? What's going on? Hey, has anybody scored yet? We've been playing for like 20 minutes, bro. Nothing has failed. Nigga, are we really that sorry? Can't be, bro. Hell no, bro. Come on, let's keep going. Yeah, check it out, check it out.
No.
Damn, I thought you almost had that one. Hey, right here, I'm up here. No layups here, nigga. What the fuck? Nigga, layups don't work? How in the... Oh my god.
Nice.
Please, just come on. Yeah, you might as well just go home, nigga, because nothing dropping here. Just come on.
Strict dress code. Don't push it. Not here, nigga. Strict dress code. Don't push it.
Hello, Karen Helpline. Yeah, hi. I need to report a Karen in Upper Dublin. Okay, and what's the Karen do? She's threatening to get all the kids trick-or-treating arrested. For what?
Two completely random words. Golden. Golden? Crown. I bet. It's good. I know that I'm never bluffing. Started with nothing and made it to something. I'm never running from who I'm becoming. I'm like a volcano. I know I'm erupting. Spirits on fire. The world is the coldest. My chains are silver. My heart is golden. I let go of the past and I live in the moment. My life is a game and I am controlling. Yeah. I know I can't go back. I'm doing me, yeah, stand on it. Yeah, you can't bring me down. I feel like a king, yeah, I'm ready for the crown, yeah, I'm ready. Bro, what is this beat?
Bob, where can I find a therapist?
Bruh.
3 to 4 times. We've always fight.
Hey, yo, what the hell you doing, bro? What are you doing? Get out of here. What is that in your hand? I got scheduled play, bro. want some big booty bitches? Just like your old man.
Stanley, what in the... Hello, you sweet angel thing. Oh, you're so sweet.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Who did this mess? Cody, did you make this mess?
Voices. Fuck your job. Oh wow, wow.
You want a treat? You want to go outside? You want some big booty bitches? Just like your old man.
This kid is ass, bro. 100% this kid is copper 5. He's just inside. He's inside. Get back at him, manual. Shut up, Chris, move. Does anyone in this lobby have a headset? Holy shit! Kids, right here is why you do not do LSD tablets. Meow! I am 99.9% certain Mute is tripping on mushrooms right now, or LSD tablets. Mute, 2 of your teammates just got absolutely shanked right behind you, and you're bird watching outside of the window. Get Mute the fuck off Rainbow Six. Demon with the 50 gifted. Demon, give me that demon dick. Dump your demon in the chat. So this is the worst clip I've ever seen. Yup. No one shot a bullet at him. Do y'all realize how bad that is? No one shot a bullet. But hey. Wait a minute. You didn't just do that, right? You missed a stationary object twice? It's official. No one in this lobby shot a bullet at him. I want every gamer tag of everyone involved in this clip to never play Siege again. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. It all checks out. He's level 155 and has a 0.0 KD.
The fact that you just stood there recording it and didn't offer a helping hand?
What the fuck were we supposed to do? Catch it?
The fact that you just stood there recording it and didn't offer a helping hand?
What the fuck were we supposed to do? Catch it?
Bro, I am so fucked. What's up? I didn't hit my protein goal at all. Let's go home and eat like some chicken or something. Bro, we got no food at home, bro. Oh. Okay, wait. If you don't tell anyone about this, I got you. What are you talking about? Follow me. What the fuck are we doing out here? Just trust me. What the hell is that?
You said you didn't hit your protein, right?
Yeah?
I usually only save this for special occasions. This is my emergency stash. Usually I have like a giant tub, but I only have the little sample packets today. I got tiramisu, I got some brownie batter, s'mores, brown sugar, cookies and cream, and vanilla.
Yo, can I get multiple?
Since it's your first time, I guess I can slide 2 or 3. Which ones?
Okay, give me the brownie batter and the tiramisu.
I'll slide you these at a mega discount right now.
But I don't have any cash on me.
Oh, that's all good. I can take another form of payment.
No. Bro, I am so fucked.
What's up?
I didn't hit my...
Hey, you know what I want to be? I want to be the person that discovers planets and stuff. Like, how do you even do that? Stop saying look in a mirror. think there's a tornado about to blow over my trailer, not gonna lie. You'll anchor it down. Shut up! Chat, one of the first messages that I see when I start stream is my house is shaking, he must be closed. Chat, is that how it works? Case, you look like a taxi cab in the yellow hoodie. Yo, can we get this dude out of here? You look like a... See, this is why I don't like it! And this other dude just said world's largest pumpkin. You're a school bus. You look like the sun. Cheese ball bill. You look like a bowl of mac and cheese. Who just called me the Incredible Bowl? Yo! Why Case hates Spider-Man?
Case still got the vocals. NGL cases.
Why did my dad just type in the chat and say he's at the fridge again? Chat, y'all wanna see something? Watch this. Chat, hey, you know what I wanna be? I wanna be...
How did Inter Miami end up in the Club World Cup? How? Because I'm pretty sure it's meant to be for the top teams, you know, the Madrids, the Bayerns, the Barças, the Arsenals. A bit debatable, but you get the point, right?
When have you ever seen an MLS team play in the Club World Cup? It doesn't make sense. Time and time again, FIFA and Messi, the relationship, the father and son, favorite child. This guy is getting handed everything. It's like having Al Nassr play in the Champions League, which I'd wish. But this is the reality for Messi fans. He's literally playing in the Club World Cup. It doesn't make any sense, man. Unbelievable. And yeah, who knows? Probably going to be rigged. He's probably going to score a hat-trick of penalties against Real Madrid in the final.
How did Inter Miami end up in... Remove his flashbang privileges effective immediately. Your teammate is clearly right in front of you. Your teammate is directly in front of you. He's going to explode the castle, and you flash him. These are the exact teammates I'm talking about. What did I say? So when I say solo queue teammates, bro, this is what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And it's muted, so now you guys are really bro. Unless you can shoot the mute jammer. Nice, okay, good. You shot the mute jammer. Now, Tim, let's explode the castle. Tim, let's explode. What are you doing? He's cheating. Get him banned! Get him banned! What? You flash it! That's exactly what I'm talking about. Tim, let's explode! What are you doing?
My dad wrote a will.
What is that?
What? Get out of my way. I'm trying to play the game.
No, I know that didn't come with your game, and I told you to stop spending money on stupid things.
Dude, it's not stupid. It's a PS5 charging stand. Let me show you it real quick so you can get out of the way. This thing is amazing. Don't you remember when my last game system overheated and broke and you gotta buy me a new one? Well, this stand right here comes with fans, so this thing's never gonna overheat again.
32 Big Macs is only $127. Of course, you would know the price. Your name is Queso Spork 73. Chat, what is the world record for Taco Bell chicken quesadilla? I don't know, but you could beat it. Sorry, friend. They the guy that just said friendly fire.
The inventor of instant noodles, Momofuku Ando.
I love you.
His head.
Wait, what's his last name? Stop saying queso. Don't mind this game at the top. I didn't buy it because it said dinner time, I promise. Oh yeah, by the way, to all you absolute losers, I did not go to California last night. I did not cause the earthquake in California yesterday. Wait, check, how many calories in a Big Mac? Somebody look that up real quick. 540, 563, that's a cut meal. Who just said, what if I licked your esophagus?
You're a cute pumpkin. And Sophie's a good grandma. What the?
Console because too many
Okay, too slow. Love you more than words, mister.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Get your paw. Get your paw off the table.
Well, well, well. Who chewed the headset? Who chewed the headset?
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.